But look at this, Tehon. Oh, C is being used right now, but nobody is inside. This is why we said, even though it's fairly big, that cage, you have to find a player. Pokemon does find one, but look at the numbers. Willpower have nothing to play with, but Pokemon, he's trying to bring things back under control, but he's still one player further away in terms of the number count, but the spike has been planted.
Nanoswarms, and even if they manage to break the Nanoswarms, they will have to deal with the Sage first. Oh my goodness, Coast doesn't even give them a chance. Okay, this is a little bit of a concern. Oh my god, even more of a concern as Vibhor just gets deleted through the smoke. Storax waiting for them on the other side of Tube. This mid push is just simply not working, and Pokemon has already farmed up his ultimate. Persia can hear nothing. Of course, he can see his death coming towards him.
Lockdown coming into play, but nobody getting detained here.
Yep, they don't get detained, but they do get the kills, and I think that's the better trade over here. The wall leaves a little gap for them if they want to go in for the crossfire positions, but they won't even get to fall back. There's a flank from Shooter already, and even though that's taken care of, FBX roll over the Orangutan, countered by his fellow opponents because they know his tendencies, they know where he peaks, where he doesn't. Sure, his new team dynamic might change a thing or two, but the individual Abdur now going to be the first point of contact.
I see right now, the guns favoring better is what they're looking forward to. And look at Abdur takes another player down. Ooh, tesseract comes up with his Marshall. That's max what they're going to be doing. But the recon gives away their position. Immediately MUSAB peaks. Last player, Persia. But this time, he has no choice of weapon right in front of him that he can try and pick out. So Storax will be sending him packing.
He's destroyed instantly by 2 guns, that too. That's going to be enough information for full power, and the rotation's already here. Treatment is ready to intercept.
Ooh, the slow orb, not working in Shooter's perspective, but he's right now seized, he's stuck. And look at them, they're trying to dump a couple of the utilities, but MUSAB, what was this shot? Red hair, neck. And now look at him, he's looking for another one, but Ghost had the resurrection. He brings back his teammate, and he's trying to save himself. Shooter trying to run away, the shock dart also doing him some damage. But then, now that we are looking at the fight, kind of tending favorable to Orangutan, but they have to watch out as King, he fights the first, he brings it to an equalizer. Look at him, he's even taking positive kills for his teammates. Can somebody put down King is going to be the question here.
Oh, forget about putting down King. They're putting on the Molotovs on top of the spike, but it's not there at the right place, which means they can still stick it. But the members of OG take it upon themselves to shoot their enemies. Orangutan don't need to do anything just yet. Pokemon is extending. If they can get him, this would be great, but they don't expect him to be here. And he's fallen back. No trades. Oh, this is a disaster. Instant man advantage. Full power. It's going to be neutralized by Ghost, but King and MUSAB, they speak louder. The actions are even better. MUSAB, what a god. He's flying above them like an attack helicopter. Falls upon them. And it's just going to delay them. Not going to deter them. MUSAB, though, he's the big deterrent. Oh my god, how do you live through that? That's illegal. This deserves criminal punishment, but there is no prison that can hold this man. No man can contain his weight as he continues to pop up, and he's got the dash again. Oh my god, he's gonna go in their face and kill them now, isn't he? Yeah. Isn't he?
There's nothing
really getting denied. King coming into the picture as well. The moment King goes in for the drone, somebody or the might be interested to push him, but that's the bait that Storax was waiting for. And now that Shooter's been tagged, he can immediately go for the frag once again. Disengages, but that's completely fine. No need to towards the end right now. Orangutan need to make that cross, and Shooter is peeking dry. That's too big of a risk, and Storax will punish him for it. But at least it's given them enough time to plant that lockdown.
Advantage. One is going to be going up close for information, but look at the numbers between them. This is what we said. Ghost finds MUSAB. Ghost goes for another one, takes Pokemon down. No numbers favoring for Orangutan to win this round. Vibhor has taken one and leaves the last surviving player here. Storax, he was the one who entered first script. No oil drone. No shock darts as well, and kind of pulling some cheeky kills. But look at this, Vibhor leading this ride. As soon as that Viper's off screen falls, he should have opportunity. But there were 2 players peeking allow and immediately taken down. 2v5.
Be great, but then again, the economy hasn't been looking all that healthy. So they're still going to have to reinvest in a couple of weapons at the very least. Ghost gets 1 kill, but is that going to yield them any dividends? With 20 seconds left, there's not much that he can do, but he's still trying. Gives him the elevation tops on screen, but nothing much after that. Of Orangutan have to move towards the B side right now. Toxin's being activated, and Storax has already killed Persia, so now they have no precaution against their backstab. Oh, and the Toxin field goes down at the first possible time before it gets exposed to Abdur. That is just bad timing at its finest.
The way the game is changing from full power. Brilliant, and look at this, the position is non-tesseract! What are you doing? Oh no!
Did he lag out or something?
Pokemon does fine, but immediately MUSAB's position was known, but Pokemon goes aggressive, gets his second, but gets put down from Shooter's hand. Look at the health. Yes, there is, I would say, a healer's advantage that Orangutan do have, but can Ghost find the resurrection? That's what is going to be crucial. Otherwise, this is going to be an 8-4, not a 7-5. Ghost finds the resurrection, but oh, King, that's part of the player. He was the one who got tagged up first, but still, King is good for 1 and brings it back to a 4v2 situation.
Shooter isn't really playing alongside him. He's actually going towards the other side of 410.
Last player
Ball goes up,
standing.
it's gonna be amazing. But timing once again, super paranoid. Does he look into tube? Does he look under it? Does he ask his teammates for help? Yes, he will ask his teammates for help, and Shooter delivers. That's gonna be taken care of, but they still have to find where the remaining members of full power are.
I have the
Cubes push. Nobody's read that. Nobody's even checking. But yes, there is Persia holding it out. He receives the damage, but there's 2 players right now at B side. They kind of try to isolate this fight, and yes, they are successful in doing
30
it.
seconds.
There's a snake fight trying to delay this
One
push, and
enemy
Vibhor is
remaining.
good for 1. Shooter finds the
Spike
other
down,
with the
B.
3 can right now. It's all up to Shaka to close it, and he does not. Vibhor is the turret waiting for him to welcome, but the turret is no more active.
Activated. Yeah. This could be the win condition for MUSAB, unless tesseract has something to say about it. Contact plays all over the place from Full Power Gaming. Contact towards Tube had failed.
30 seconds
Maybe this
left.
burst out of A. The fact that somebody's capturing the op gives the play all the attention, but that
Spike
creates an
down
opportunity for
A.
Storax to push out a 410. The bait is switched up, but both of them get revealed, and Shooter has all that he
The
needs.
peak, there's a turret which will give away the position, and now he knows what's happening. But Shaka is still good for 1. He takes a player down from under Tube. He's looking forward to another one. Tesseract is still pushing up, and yes, he's successful.
No.
Storax finds one for himself as well, and that was Shooter at Boilers, who's gone down. And what a round out, but still the numbers is not
Spike
that great. They
planted.
have to still
Last
get together.
player
Vibhor
standing.
and Ghost trying to make matches work. Nothing happening. Ghost falls, and now it's all up to Vibhor. Does have a Phantom in hand, but his position constantly being playing. Utilities being dumped, and now finally a weapon to face off, and Pokemon is the one. Surely does.
Face
Not
your
use the operator.
fear.
Look at this. Nightfall again being used. His position is known. He has no proper scout. Same goes for Ghost. And look at them. They're just running close to him. But look at the wrong direction that they were looking in. So Ghost is successfully able to get one. He could not get a second. Shaka over there. Rest of everything.
One
Shooter was
enemy
there to
remaining.
help out. And finally, that round could have been a complete easy round for Full Power, but they messed up with the entry. So they force still active. And look at him. Storax is already gone for a post plan.
Yeah, and so many of them are just playing on the 410 clock on the back of this Viper top of the screen. And the moment it goes down, Orangutan is ready to conquer this site. All of them showing up at once. It's just Storax
no.
left, and how much it can possibly do.
Is not looking great. There's no buy. And look at this. Vibhor goes up, gives the information that everybody's here. The plate's coming into no use. Persia right now also helping him out.
enemy
And
remaining.
Vibhor again going up. Just
Spike
like taking
down,
another
B.
player down. And the spike is down. There's nothing that he could have done.
Does the Viper even make it to the site?
Tesseract was crucial
30
to be
seconds
removed.
left.
And, oh no,
Spike
as we
down,
spoke about
B.
Tesseract, Shaka, I guess he pushed up too close and he gets eliminated. Shooter, look at him, he takes another one.
Spike
And now the
planted.
lockdown just
One
so that they
enemy remaining.
completely confirm this round. Last player surviving, and
Wow.
Shooter just slices and dices. And
And then just buzzes
30
off.
seconds left.
What do we even Full Power do? Maybe go to the B side. They can try, but they will be only trading things and not in a positive manner. By the drone, he doesn't care. Shooter once again doing what he does best, absolutely decimating his opponents. And to make things worse, Persia has been resurrected.
wait.
It's not even like they needed it, but they're gonna do it nonetheless.
Yeah, but look
One
at this. They're
enemy
still trying to
remaining.
bring things down. Oh, it was too close. Pokemon did pull off
Yeah.
something brilliant over there.
Still manages to get 2.
Position to know, and a brilliant position to the Shooter. He gives the call, but look at this. They've still not found any. Storax is good for 1, but the trades are coming through, and Ghost is the one who makes it positive. Gets the second one as well, and look at him. Anytime the Sage Duel is seen, he is not using to slow down the opponent, but to boost himself up.
Now.
Yeah.
But with 27 seconds left, I don't know how this is going to pan out. King's the only one on side. Abdur just about to make his way inside with the spike, but that snake bite is going to not let him plant. Meanwhile, the Jet is still towards mid, and they need to move in quickly. The backstab needs to come through right now, but it's just not possible. MUSAB can't make it to the side in time. They have 2 on B, 2 on mid now. There were 2 on B before, but at A, MUSAB has made contact. Shooter already going aggressively deep into enemy territory, and there's no rescuing him from this position if he gets stuck over here. At least he takes down one more before he bites the dust. Tesseract makes good on his death, makes sure it doesn't go in vain, but can Pokemon bring it back?
Something used. They have tagged the player, he's marked. No sound, but Tesseract's position is good. Yes, there is a trade, but he's the last surviving player and he's rightly walking into the...
Now hoping to make something out of Garage. But again, the rotations are here. The Paranoia sends them back yet again. Almost every place that Full Power go to, they are ready to intercept. The only exception being King, already inside the ace side. Now, this could be the opportunity that Full Power have been looking for, but can they capitalize on it? There's no smokes available, and Tesseract has a clear line of sight onto everybody. Oh my goodness, this guy's just so good. Oh. And now he can shock at the person who's trying to go for the plant. This is a disaster. MUSAB is lucky that he doesn't have another shock dart, but that doesn't stop Tesseract. My goodness.
Now a flash is set up for Shooter to save him in case he misses the opportunity. But look at this. He connects the shot, but he's unable to get that player down. Whereas King, he's done the majority of the damage. Only some random spray or a random bullet is enough to take him down. Pokemon is the one who's going to be taking Shooter down. Now they can have a chance, but look at this. Vibhor is running and gunning. He gets one, but that's all. Last player surviving is going to be Persia, who's long way far from it. Yes. That's the thing that they have to lean onto. And look at this, Pokemon. While his teammate was checking A main, he was looking in the wrong direction. But King, he's ready for a battle right now. But unfortunate, it's going to be MUSAB who falls. Even though there's a relay ball, it does not matter. Shaka and Storax are trying to bring things under control. But look at the push. It's already there from all the directions. C-Long has been pushed. A-Long also gets pushed. But finally, Tesseract, he does get one. So right now numbers have been equalized. Vibhor is reading this right, that they're pushing to A. This is what we always keep talking about, right? It's about the timing. Now so many players pushing out from A. They did not think another player would be. The third player won't come through, and it's Thrifty being, and Shooter is the one who's bought up for his team. But look at this again. He's going in, peeking through the lane, and he's again, somebody else is falling. King has already made his way into side, but his position is known. Shooter with the 3K. He's not stopping, but the player Pokemon hit pushed up, and it was a surprise over there. Hell gets cleared, and they get the control of A side. This Pokemon's position is obviously roll, but there's a counter. That's the ultimate. Rolling Thunder comes in. Pokemon don't push it. Persia was waiting, even though he was concussed and dazed. He was waiting, but look at that. Shaka spams. But Ghost is there for the trade.
Full Power is walking into a stack side.
Yes, I agree with you. Look at this again. They're battling it out window. When they know Shooter is ready with his operator, Pokemon does find one, but Shooter is again stationed himself up, and there's no chance that fault line falls. And Shooter, the way he's playing around, again quickly gets a 3K. Look at this. Yes, the spike has taken. Oh. Now they're heading over to C. Ooh, they get the side under control. There was only one player here.
Doable? Yes. Doable in a big margin? Not so much. Oh my god, I take my words back. It is possible. And it's up to Shooter to deny this. There's going to be another person right around the corner, and Abdur had to bait his teammate to get that win.
Like, kind of making the opposites happen, right? This fake was not brilliantly, right? But look at this. There was a brilliant use of ultimates coming through. Tesseract with his Hunter's Fury not only spots, tags one, but then immediately goes after shock. Rare are those kills, but still he does fine. And now the numbers are in favor. But look at the Storax becomes the last player surviving.
Let's see if Orangutan call this as a fake or if they actually call the bluff. Shooter unfazed, still standing on top of that box.
And he's still ready for the fight. I mean, they went for a double peek over there, but still he was the one who was dealing the punishment. And look at him, he's not stopped. He's spraying. Shaka is just left barely surviving over there with 5. And I don't think he's going to be alive. Ooh, Shotted steps back, tries to run out, but Persia is already pushed up, so there's no way he can run now. He's already caught in a spiral of another round that they're going to be losing.
Because the members of Orangutan have a deadly crossfire setup over here. No smoke available, which means Shooter can continue fighting, and he continues to go across.
What?
The Paranoia is perfect on the verge of an ace, and he's hunting for his last kill. He can smell the blood in the water already, but the Storax is the bigger shock. Only good for 2 kills, can't deny the diffuse. And now they're going back towards the A side. So now I believe the responsibility of that chamber would be to destroy any rotators. And Persia, no, he doesn't fall into the trap.
That's going to hurt. And look at this. Now this is just them one after another falling down. Look at them. They're missing their shots. They're missing their fights. A flash comes through both the ways. Pokemon is better standing, but does not matter the numbers. But yes, the health is not that great. Pokemon, if he takes down Ghost, then he can have a chance in the fight.
Seen him with the operator. They'll expect him to be somewhere back on the C side, holding the longer angle. But no, there's 2 people around this corner. And in case Ghost dies, there's still the shorty. Tesseract uses that opportunity to gather control of A-Long, where he gets only 1 kill, but he spotted everyone else. So the jig is up. Full power. All the positions of the players are known now.
Time and also to get a better post plan. But look at this. This was a counter. Rolling Thunder. So Breach versus Breach as well. But they haven't positioned. It was never taken under control. Vibhor gets 2. As he drops down, he takes 1 as well. right now, look at the diffuse. Wait, there was from the shadows being used just to get at C-Long Cubby. What was that use? I don't even know. Ghost gets a player out. Pokemon is able to trade, but still it does not matter because the clock is running out. They have to concentrate on getting the spike down. But look at this. Persia is there to take them down. They have no time right now. And also the spike is under the control of the defenders where the 9-3 scoreline could have come through. It has been closed at 10-2. Their starting half has not been good. I mean, Pestilon, if it works, it's just brilliant. But look at this, messing up the shots. He didn't see the player, but that's smoke, right? This is why we say in Valorant, you're doing to put down your utilities and you need to know where they are and kind of help your own teammate. But look at this again. Okay, tesseract. Nobody saw that except for the last connection that you got on Storax. We're going to be kind of disregarding whatever we saw. But look at King. Position has been called out, but this time tesseract does not miss. The spike is getting planted. And I don't even know why King was wrong, like moving in the wrong direction.
I mean, Garage, except for just one turret, which has also been destroyed. And the moment they spot that turret go out, all the members of Full Power are just looking to fight. Shooter comes in from long, completely bypassing the security system and dismantling it single-handedly too. He over here on his personal play toy, but MUSAB, can he actually make that position work? Nah, tesseract just has the bigger gun. MUSAB's timing wasn't good enough. A just yet, so that's why you will see the Neon and the Sky push up. Oh, but they're pushing up C instead. When Storax tries to push up A, he gets destroyed. And because C-Long is now under control of the push into Garage instead, where Breach are ready to rumble.
We saw that guiding light, but none of us predicted the jump coming in from window. But look at this again, positive trades. This is what we are looking forward to. Full Power look like they are going to be putting a stop to this. But look at Persia. That is not at all being read. King is right now going to be taken down as easy as possible. But the health is also not that great from Persia. He did take a little bit of damage. He did gobble up a couple of the bullets. Has the spike. Now he's going to be getting into the plant. But Abdur is already reading this. He can immediately get into side as Persia gets off the spike. And look at that. That's what happens.
On the other hand, she doesn't have to try hard. She's like, yeah.
Omen players, scripts, they're gonna come to you. They're gonna.
I'm an Omen player myself, but forget about Omen over here. Abdur, poor guy. He just got completely decimated. He tried to head out and rotate into it, but the rotation was intercepted. And with that, Orangutan are now in the seaside. But the spike has been captured by Full Power. Can they recover it?
No. That does not seem like. Vibhor is going to be the last person and his position is also being ready. He might have good health, but look at this. The flash is there. Now they have the clear-cut picture and now it's all about timing. Relay ball comes which pushes him back, but the flash is going to be good. Vibhor finds, but still, the spike is not yet recovered. The fast lane is going to be trying to hold him off and Pokemon as well as
intentions of Orangutan. And when they try to go for this B-side push, they know for a fact that it's not a fake. Their up holds them back for longer, but an unexpected encounter for tesseract over there kind of keeps him at. Now Orangutan is kind of all over the place. They are still trapped into the side with no means to defend them if necessary. C-Long already fallen as Abdur and his superior firepower helpmates channel all the energy inside. Storax is a beast of his own. I mean, at least Orangutan have plenty of rounds as buffer, so even if the Sheriff Soft don't connect, which obviously is a distinct impossibility over here, given how accurately Shooter has been shooting, they still have quite a lot of buffer, so they can continue themselves into this A side, even though the members of Full Power have rotated with a somewhat disciplined team like Full Power. But when you're up against Global or Velocity, you know, teams that tend to play individually, it's just amazing. And what on earth is Shooter doing? Are you serious? This guy had no backup utility. He had no person to trade for him, but he still single-handedly takes up those players. That's some witchcraft right there.
This is gone. This feels like, look at this. The read was there. They wait for the opportunity and right now they're making the mistakes. There is a rolling thunder, but it's a 5v2 situation. Make it a 2v5 in that perspective. But look at this. The lockdown comes. They're buying time right now. The Paranoia also did hit, but look at this. If they want to push up, they need to take players down one after another. They find a one, but Shooter is ready. He pushes up and that's done. As Orangutan will be getting the first point here in the group stages.